We'll fix the view in a minute. So welcome everybody. This is our Yoga with Props class today, and we're going to need 2 blocks and a set of weights and a strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a belt or a tie, a piece of rope, anything you might have that can act as a strap. So a couple of announcements. We are going to do a benefit tomorrow night at 7:15 with gongs. So we'll have the gongs here and they'll play while I teach a gentle yoga class. So we're going to donate money to Food Share and to a rescue organization. I invite you to come take the class because you can put your earbuds in, get in your pajamas, and just take a nice stretchy class to the sound of the gongs, which will be pretty nice. And then we'll be closed from Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We'll be back open on Sunday. And then in the new year, we're going to be starting a 6-week introduction to meditation course. So that'll be on Tuesday nights, I think around 7:15. So stay tuned, take a look for that. It'll be with a wonderful person named Shankara, who is very talented at teaching. So he'll be able to teach us for 6 weeks. Okay, so you're going to come onto the edge of your chair. Make sure that you're comfortable there and your feet are right underneath you, hands on your knees. And we'll start just by warming up the spine. Take a little arch in the back and then tuck your tail. And arch in the back and tuck your tail and lift and round your back. 2 more. And round your back. And last one. And tuck your tail. Good. Come back to center. Take your left arm up to the ceiling and exhale. Let's go over to the side. Breathe deeply through your ribs. And come on up. Take your right arm up and over to the side. And come on up. Now, again, take your left arm up. Let's go over to the side and circle the arm back. Take nice big circles. 1 more. And come on up. Let's go to the other side and circle back. And 2, 3, and come on up. Good. And grab your weight. I have 2 pounds today. I could use 4, but I'm going to just take that weight in my left hand, take my right ear to the right shoulder, and stretch the neck. If you feel like that's not enough weight to counterpose the stretch, you can grab your second weight, depending on how heavy they are. If they're 5 pounds, you probably don't want to do that. And roll your chin to your chest. And come on up, change sides. Taking your left ear to your left shoulder and let the weight help stretch the neck. Keeping that shoulder away from your ear. Good. And roll your chin down. And come on up. Put the weights down. Take your hands behind your head. Inhale, exhale, chin towards your chest as you stretch the back of your neck, elbows come towards each other, spine nice and tall. Breathe deeply. And release. Elbows out first, then lift your head. And turn your head to the right. Let's go down and stretch that side, left side of your neck. Open your elbows, lift your head. Turn to the other side. Chin down and stretch. Whew. Open those elbows and lift up. Take your hands behind your back, and if you can, slide them through your chair. Palms are open, so your thumbs are up and your palms are open. You're not under like this. Now, if you can't slide your hands through your chair, just wrap your arms back and try to reach back, maybe for the legs or the back of the chair, squeezing in. So the chest is open. Breathe deeply. Relax your jaw. Ooh. Good. And relax. Roll your shoulders out. And we're going to stand up. Place the chair at the top of your mat. Put your weights on your chair and your strap on your chair as well. Okay? So take your strap in your hands. And we're going to lift the arms up. See if I can get back far enough. And open the shoulders. And up. And down. So a little shoulder flossing. Up. And down. Lift up. Up. Oh. And down. Last one. And up. And down. Good. Take both arms up. You may want to choke up, make it a little shorter. And side bend. And up. Other side. And up. We'll do that one more time. I'm going to make my strap a little shorter. Arms up and side bend. And other side. Good. And come on down. All right. So relax that out. Take your self towards the chair. We're going to do a little sun salutation. So facing the seat of your chair, inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, place your hands on the seat. Inhale, your head and tail go up. Exhale, round your back. Walk your feet to plank pose, bringing your shoulders over your hands. Good. Inhale. As you exhale, push back. Down dog. Opening those shoulders. And step your right foot forward. Let your calf stretch. Several people I know went snowshoeing this weekend, so maybe you have some tight legs. And change sides. Bring that left leg through and stretch. Good. And press back, down dog. And walk your feet to your hands. Let's bend the knees, reach the arms up. and come on up. Okay, take your right foot back, heel down. Your feet can be a little bit wide, so your hips stay square to the front. Bend your knees. Good. And then just keeping your hands on your hips, lift your chest up. Try to squeeze your elbows towards each other. One more breath. And bring your hands to the chair. Step forward. And the left foot steps back, heel down. And come on up. Opening your chest. Lift your heart. Good. Couple more breaths. And hands to the seat. Press back, down dog. Walk your feet to the chair and come on up. Exhale. Okay, we're going to take our strap and I'm going to just use it as a strap because I don't know if you all have one, so I don't know if you can make a loop out of it. So we'll use it just as a strap, but eventually we might want to make a loop, so try to get yourself a strap. Okay, so now we're going to take our hands to the chair, step your right foot back, left foot forward, back into warrior one. Take your strap, belt or tie, bring it behind you, and let's just open the chest by lifting the arms up as much as we can. Good. Keeping your gaze up. Relax your jaw. And release. Okay, step forward and left foot back. Turn the heel down. This time, come on up and take the strap over your head. So now we're going to reach up and try to pull the strap apart. So as we're here, we're trying to stretch whatever we have in our hands, the belt, tie, rope, strap. A couple more breaths. Good. And release. Place that over your chair. Push back into downward facing dog. Feeling those shoulders nice and open. And walk your feet to your chair. Reach the arms to the sides. Come on up. And exhale. Grab your block. Place your block between your inner thighs, way up high. Stand facing your chair. Our arms reach to the top of the chair as you bend your knees. Come on down. Be careful that you don't overarch your lower back. You tuck it in a little bit. Squeeze that block. Press down through the top of the chair to lift your chest and your gaze is forward. Squeeze your block. Try to lengthen your back by pulling your abdominals towards your spine. Think of a corset tightening around your waist. Two more breaths. Give that block a little more squeeze. Good. And inhale, reach both arms up, straightening your legs. And exhale. Okay, we're going to continue with the chair pose, but do some variations for our arms. So grab your weights And with your hips back in chair pose, bringing your hands by your side, lift your chest. We're going to take bicep curls here. 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the block. Watch your gaze. Good. 4 more. Hips are back. Good. And come on up. Take those weights out to the side and lift them overhead. And exhale, bring them back down. Bend your knees, hips back. This time arms go back. 2, 3. Good. 7, 8. 8. We got it. 7, 6. You want nice strong back muscles to keep you from slouching. Good. Come on up. Inhale, reach both arms up. And exhale. Okay. Stay where you are. I'm just going to. Now, with your weights in your hands still, bend your knees in chair pose. And this time I want your arms to go out to the side. So like you're flying, right? Out and down. We're going to do 16. So, or 8, whatever you can do today, but try for 16. 6, 7, chest is up. Pull those abdominals in, squeezing your block. And 2, and 3, 4, lifting 5, keep breathing, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Stand up, reach both arms overhead with the weights, and exhale. Good. Place your weights on the chair and take your block away. Okay, take your right foot back. Again, another warrior 1. And picking up your weights, bringing them to your hips, lifting your chest, pull your abdominals in, and reach overhead. Watch your gaze. Make sure that your chin is lifted, your chest is lifted. Take your arms and bend them back. Bring the weights together if you can, and then just stretch up. So we're getting a nice little tricep. If this is troublesome in your lower back, come up higher. Don't be so wide in your feet. Pull your abdominals in and breathe. And we only have 4 more. You can do it. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring those weights right back down to your hips first, then to the chair. Step forward, maybe shake it out a little bit. And then your left leg goes back, heel down. Okay, pushing from your front foot to your back foot. Come on up. Shoulders are over your hips. And reach your arms up. Now, I want you to make like a goal post. So your elbows bend out like this, 90 degrees at the elbow and straight out to the sides. So here we go. We're going up, and this is very good for your upper back. So stay strong. Your gaze is up. You're not looking down. Pulling those abdominals in, breathing deeply. Good, and we've got 8 more, so here's 8. 7, strong legs. 6, 5, you can also do this without the weights. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring your hands to your hips, then to the chair with the weights, and press back down dog. Good. Walk your feet to the chair. Take a cat and cow. Round your back. One more time. And flat back. Reach your arms out and come on up. And down. Good. Shake it out. We're going to come into a little triangle and some warrior two. So take your left foot underneath the chair and your right foot out. So you have a nice distance. Your hips will be even. And bend your front knee. Finding your hips opening and stretching a bit there. Good. Now, pull your abdominals towards your spine. We're going to turn and grab those weights. So bring them back to you, right in the center of your body. And you can stay here, or for more strength in the arms, we'll reach them up and hold them here. Looking over the front arm for warrior two, feeling our strength, our endurance. Good. A couple more breaths. If that bothers your neck, you can always look forward. Two more. Good. Bringing the hands back to your center and place them on the chair and step forward. So just keep on going in that direction. Shake your legs out, other side. Now, I'm going to move my chair to do that. You may or may not need to. So now your other foot is underneath, big step back. Bending your front leg. Hips are even, kind of putting all our check marks on it. And then finding our weights, bringing them right to our chest. Nice strong core pulling in. And then the arms reach out, holding it here. Maybe you want to ditch the weights this time. You can certainly do that. Looking over that front arm, breathing deeply, strong legs. Good. Couple more breaths. Keep the chest lifted, the head over your shoulders. Bringing your hands back to your sternum. Turn and place them on the chair and step forward. Good. And then come on up. Okay, we're going to go to the other side. A lot of chair flipping for me. Maybe not for you, depending on how your mat is oriented. So one foot, it's my left foot, under the chair, moving towards a little triangle here. So with both legs straight, hips shift to the right, or the back leg, if you will, taking your hand on the top of the chair. Turn down and grab a weight. And put it right by your side. Now my elbow stays close to my body. I'm pulling my abdominals in. I'm going to open the weight, open the wrist, and down. That's it. So we just get an external rotation in there. 5, 6. You could bend your front knee if you need a little more support. And 4, and 3. And 2, and 1. Good. Now take the right arm up to the ceiling. Push down through the hand that's on the chair. Pull your abdominals in. Hold here. Good. Bring your hand back down. Lift up. Take your left hand, your front hand to the seat, if you can, or a block. So we're going a little bit lower. And then take the arm up. Pull your abdominals in, open your chest. Breathe deeply here. Engage your core. We're going to add to this by taking our arm overhead. So now it makes it a little more challenging. Now, if you want more challenge still, lighten up the fingers on the chair. Good. A couple more breaths. Strong legs. And come on up. Good job. Okay, shake that out. Changing sides. Legs are straight. We take our front arm over the top of the chair. Get a little stretch in the inner thigh. Grab a weight, bring it right to our ribs. Make sure the elbow isn't back behind you, but it's really just on the side. And we open and close that left arm. Back arm. Good. And 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Take that weight overhead, pressing it up. Push the hand that's on the chair down so the shoulders are down, the torso's lengthened. Good. And then bringing the weight down, lift up. Inhale. This time the hand goes to the seat or a block. So we're a little deeper. You can bend the front knee if you need to. Taking the back arm, left arm up. Inhale, exhale, overhead. Good. And find your core. Good. Coming up on those fingertips for more intensity. And one more breath. And come on up. Good. Bring that weight down. And let's bring our legs back together. Oof, and shake out those hips a little. Okay, we're going to take the chair in front of us with the weight still on the chair. With our feet wide underneath our pelvis, toes are turned out slightly. Inhale and exhale, bend your knees, coming into goddess pose. Pelvis is still in neutral. Abdominals are drawing up and in. Grab your weight. Bring them right to your hips. Roll your shoulders and lift the chest. Good. Now bring your arms up to full goddess. Come down a little bit more. Good. Come up a little bit. Hold it there. Come down a little bit more again. Lift the heart, lift the chest. Good. Hands to your hips. Stretch your legs. Okay, we're going to do some arm strengthening in our goddess pose. So you can have whatever weights or no weights. Bend your knees. And arms come up. The elbows and hands come together, and then they open. Together. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 4 more. We got this. 4, 3, 2. We're working for our Shavasana, huh? And stretch up. Pull your abdominals in, tuck your tail. And release. Fingers forward, toes forward. Okay, we're going to do one more arm strengthener, and then we'll move on. So with your feet forward, your abs pulled in, reach your arms forward with the weights, open, we're closing, and down. And abs in tight, forward, open, close. Watch your head, right? There's no need to look down. I'll let you know when we're done. And lift, open, close, and down. Lift, open, close, down. Last 4. Up, open, close, down. 2, open, close, down. 3, abs in tight, breathe. Last 1. Good, and relax. Okay, go ahead and put those weights away. And we're gonna work on a little bit of core. So your chair is gonna need to go to the end of your mat again. And inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to your chair. Take a little cat and cow. I feel like I can never get enough of these today. Last one. Okay, walk your feet back to plank pose. Hips are low, shoulders are over your hands. Pull your abdominals in. We're going to draw the right knee in to the chair and back, and then the left. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 4. Keep your hips low, but not lower than your shoulders. Four more, you got it. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good, press back. Nice stretch. Coming back into plank. We're crossing the knee to the opposite wrist. Make sure you're in neutral, so don't leave your booty behind. Bring it underneath you. Don't round the back. That's common too. Keep that chest open. Right knee to wrist, left wrist, and cross. 3, 4. Do what you can. You might not tap that wrist, but that's okay. And 8, 7, nice twist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Press back. Walk your feet in. And inhale, reach up. Exhale. Okay. Now we can sit, right? We've earned it. I want you to sit all the way back into your chair. Don't do that much. But this is a great stretch when you're working a lot. I suggest you take it for a good 40 seconds or 8 breaths. 8 breaths can be about 40 seconds. Your hands just go behind your head, and then we're going to take a nice little back bend over the back of the chair. Opening your chest. And 4 more breaths. Little stretch for the stomach. And come on up. Good. Take your left ankle over your right knee. Feel free to come to the edge of the chair. and take a rock into that hip and back. Just an easy rock, gently suggesting to your glutes that we're going to stretch your piriformis, all your 6 rotator muscles. And then hold this next one forward. And come on up, change sides. And a little rock forward. Couple more. And last one, come forward and hold. Breathe deeply. Good. And come on up. Okay, you may want your blocks to stretch your hamstrings here. You're on the edge of your chair. Both legs are out. Make sure your chair is not on wheels. I had to teach in a corporate setting, and then we had chairs with wheels, so that was a new experience. Inhale, reach both arms up. We had to get everybody up against the wall. So as they came forward like this, their chair wouldn't roll away. So come on over to those blocks or over to your shins or maybe even your toes, stretching your back out, your hamstrings. And gently bring your hands back to your thighs or hips and come on up. Okay, we're going to take a revolved chair. And this is a little different than if we were to be standing. Nicer, I think. Hands to your chest for prayer pose. Take your left elbow across the right knee. Push into the hands and lift the chest, turning yourself to the right. Turn your head to the right so that you eventually look at the ceiling. Breathe deeply. And come on up. Exhale. Okay, take your right elbow on the outside of your left knee. Press into the palms. So you're turning around on the midline. You're not veering off to the right or left. Two more. And come back. Good. And wiggle it out. Inhale, let's reach both arms up. And exhale. Okay, take your hands back onto the chair. We're lifting. Actually, we're going to do two things. Let me turn to the side because I think that would be better. So the first thing we're going to do is tricep dips. So you'll just lift your hips forward off the chair, bend your elbows, and press. Let's go for 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Okay. Shake your wrists out a little bit. If you feel like your wrists are tight or they need to be stronger from doing computer work all the time, put a rubber band around your fingernails and open the hand. So if you'll just open it and close, and that'll strengthen the back part of your wrist. That's my tip for the day. Hands back behind you, opening your shoulders by lifting your hips up. You can rock from side to side if you'd like, opening up those shoulders. And release. Good. Take a little cat and cow again. Letting all that go. And then we're going to come down to the floor. So make sure your chair is in front of you. I'm going to grab a little extra clothing. You might want your blanket. My blanket has been hijacked. So we'll start in Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees apart, and come forward onto your chair. The closer the chair is towards you, the more shallow or less intense the pose will be. And the further away it is, the more you'll feel. So finding your sweet spot where you get enough, but not too much. And we'll just rest for a few breaths here. Letting your back stretch. Couple more breaths. And come on up. Okay, we're going to ditch our chair for a moment and extend your right leg out to the side. So it'll look like this. Okay, so our right leg's out to the side. Take your left arm behind your back and reach down that right leg for a side bend and add your head to the side bend. So your neck gets a nice little stretch here as well. If you want more support, you could put a block underneath your elbow. And then take your left arm and reach down that right leg. See how far you can go to stretch the left lower back. And come on up. Take a twist to the bending knee, little counter twist. And release. Okay, left leg goes out, right leg comes in. Right hand goes behind your back. And elbow down, and left ear to left shoulder. Or your hand is on your shin. I like the elbow on the block. Let your head be heavy. And come on up, turn that right arm over to that left leg to stretch the right lower back. And come on up. Whew. Twist towards the bending knee. And release. Let's bring both feet together, knees apart. One more Baddha Konasana. This time feel free to round your body over the legs, stretching the back, the inner thighs. And gently come on up. Come on to your back. We'll twist. Coming all the way down, take your left knee into your chest. And twist that left knee across to the right. Relax your jaw. And come back to center. Readjust your body so you feel even, straight, right knee into your chest, and twist to the left. Okay, thank you. Okay, go lie down. And take a deep breath in. And twist. Good boy. Relax your jaw. Whew. Two more breaths. And come back to center. Bring both knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side. And take your legs over the chair for a few moments of final relaxation. Feel free to prop your head if you need some support for your head. Let your legs fall out to the side. Feeling the chair all the way to the back of your knees. And your hips are heavy. Let your tail be heavy as your shoulders are relaxed. And lengthen in your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your knees into your chest and rock a little side to side. Roll onto one side. Take a moment. And come on up. Have a seat. Breathe deeply. And may you carry this place of strength and flexibility with you into all of your experiences today and until we meet again. Namaste.